Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another Galactic Mayan Astrology Report. Today, before we get into the astrology report, I have something very special to share. So this is a Mayan astrological diary for the 9-month cycle that we started on the 30th of March. It goes through all the basics of Mayan astrology, the history of Mayan astrology. For every wave spell, there is a beautifully channeled poem, which I'm going to read you in a second, the White Wizard one. It also has a page a day for all of your musings, and it also has the moon month information too, with some hips and tints, some tints. No, see, I still can't say it. Tips and hints to really tune into the energy of the moon months too, which is very exciting. The link's below for you to purchase. I'm a very happy bunny about it. So I feel to share a little bit from it, like I say. So this is the energy of White Wizard. I will introduce the Wavespell as I normally do, following reading the poem, but this sets the backdrop. So White Wizard Wavespell, which is the energy of the Wavespell we are moving into. The moon goddess calls us, opens the door of the multi-dimensional reality into our multi-dimensional selves. Helps us to witness the magic behind each and every mundane. This world is a sacred site, a mystery school, an adventure of consciousness. All of the elements of sleep and chaos of the world in this time are cogs in the mystery machine. The wizard knows this. She nudges us to hold our vibration so that we can see through drama and recognise the sacred everywhere. We are called to stand up into our cosmic potential in the centre of a snoozing world. We are urged to remember the dormant skills from faraway times and places when our intuition was embodied and our God selves anchored. So this is the energy of the Wavespell we are moving into. It also correlates with the new 13-year cycle that we moved into in July last year. This is the energy of the wizard. So we're really experiencing the energy of the grander cycle that we're held within. Now, it's no coincidence that this is the energy, that's going on planet Earth at this time, as we transition into this new 13-year cycle, because as it's mentioned in this poem, wizard energy is really about being able to anchor higher dimensional realities into this worldly reality. Now, we've been operating at quite a low level of consciousness in comparison to previous times of civilization on the planet, and it's now amping up again, and this is what the wizard is all about. It's about being able to open up to the sacred in every given moment. This time especially because there's so much fear, because there are so many different injections of information everywhere. It is the perfect time for us to have the opportunity to drop into presence. Now, when we are in that present space, we experience the sacred, the sacredness of life. And that is really, again, what this wizard energy is about. It's about being able to be in devotion to all that is, to be living in harmony, to be living in that space of gratitude for the gift that it is to have this human experience. It's especially challenging for us to hold our vibration, our true vibration, which is this reverence, when the world is going absolutely mental. So we've got, this huge fear purge going on with the virus. We've got, the channels of conspiracy theory that are telling us, basically pumping fear in the same way that the virus is pumping fear. So we've got this fear going on everywhere. And obviously fear is a very heavy vibration. But fear is what stops us from embodying our own vibration. So this time, this wizard energy, this portal, is really an opportunity for us to tune into our sacred selves. What is your soul? You know, do you know your soul? Do you have a connection with your soul? What are the gifts that feel to have come with you from a distant time? And how can you embody them? This journey of the wizard is about embodiment. It's about really allowing our cosmic selves to anchor into the physical reality, as opposed to the cosmic self being experienced in a plant medicine journey or an acid trip. You know, it's about how do we have that in the body? What do we need to do to get in the body and realize that as a reality through our physicality? It's about the joining, the merging. It's about fifth dimensional consciousness, which is essentially our higher selves being embodied. And again, it's about the heart. It's always about the heart. So also the energy of the wizard is the alchemist. It's about transmuting the heavy, dense metals, energies, vibrations, into gold, higher vibrational energies. And as a shadow worker, a lot of my work is really about diving into the heavier stuff to release it to get to the gold. Whilst we are carrying all of these old stories of fear and pain, and whilst we're still buying into the reality of fear and pain and not gridding out enough to see the majesty of the whole of creation that exists all the time, we are able to dive through that, unhook it, work with it, and then we create the space. When we're carrying it, we don't have the space to channel. When we are a vessel to channel spirit. When our vessel is full of crap, obviously the water of spirit, the liquid of spirit cannot flow through us and into our lives. But as we dissolve all of those blockages, as we release that fear, as we recognize the truth, which is, yes, the fear is there, but so is life. So is the majestic experience of this reality. Today, Freddie and I went on this amazing journey where we were wandering through land really close to us that we'd not explored before, and we were so timeless. We were really present. There were no other humans, there were no other distractions. There was just us and nature, and the sun was shining, and we got just so much medicine and so much healing just by being a witness, just marveling at the incredible sights of beauty and connection and ease and simplicity, that this reality really offers us again and again and again. Yeah, the system's in chaos. Yeah, human beings are having a hard time. But when a human being's not having a hard time, we complicate everything. We have to process it through our minds. But actually, the journey of this wizard Wavespell, but also the 13-year cycle, is about how do we come back to that space of connection, even when the world's going crazy. Because the more that we do that, as this old world dies, which is what is happening now, the wheels have fallen off, there is no putting them back on, and it's purging, and it's releasing. So the more that we can stay in our vibration within that, boom, we've smashed it. We've overcome it. So I hope that you have a wonderful Wavespell, and this energy is very much revealing to us what the individual themes for our life are for the next 13 years. So from Sunday the 12th, for the coming 13 days, you can see it as the 13 years playing out. So the themes that come in for us, the people that come in and what they bring, that's really going to reveal to us what we're going to personally be working with, as well as collectively be working with. And this is why I created this little magic number, because really the truth of it all, the magic of this calendar and this reality, which is what the calendar reveals, is really revealed through our own personal experiences. So mapping them out, you can do it on a notebook, but this is full of love. You know, I've really created and birthed this with love, and it's, you know, so many people get in touch with me like, can you teach me Mayan astrology? How do I do it? This is the way. So get one! All right, darlings, have a beautiful, beautiful 13 days, and I will see you very soon. Take care.